Hi, I get a full-time job. If you thought my upload schedule, or lack thereof, was bad enough, wait till you see my sleep schedule get obliterated. Definitely didn't make that joke in a community post. It probably wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't working from 2 to 11, which I kind of shot myself in the foot there. I'll get into that in a bit. Combine that with me being a college freshman, and you get the idea. I'm going to be a lot more inactive than I usually am, which isn't very rare on this channel, but it's about to be worse than when I literally couldn't upload. Again, that's a story for another day, though. You're probably wondering, how did you shoot yourself in the foot with your schedule at work? And my answer to that is complicated. Just kidding, kinda. A few months ago, I turned 18, which I think means I'm an adult now. I'm not really sure. I kind of had a realization that I needed to get a job and didn't really act upon it until months later, as per usual with most things in my life. But shit really hit the fan when both my parents lost their jobs because their positions got eliminated from the company they work at, or used to, whatever. They got some really generous severance pay, but it really hit me that I should probably do something with my life. So I started applying for jobs on LinkedIn, local restaurants, other stuff. It took me 6 applications for me to get even one interview, and it was a McDonald's that didn't even give me a proper interview. They just handed me a paper and was like, here, fill this out, and then never contacted me again. To be fair, I was kind of a red flag when I applied, and halfway through the process, I was immediately asked what time I was available for an interview, but doesn't matter now, I suppose. Anyway, after that happened, I woke up the next morning to find out I received a text message at 9 o'clock the previous night from a shopping center I applied for a couple days prior. They asked if I still wanted the position, to which I responded with, why the fuck would I say no? Just kidding. I responded yes. So they scheduled me for an interview that day, and I went in there, nervous as all hell, as I put all my confidence in the interview that never happened. But during the interview at the shopping center, I was asked what hours I'd be available to work, to which I blanked and basically said, yes. I still remembered that I had college until at least 9:15, and not thinking of the repercussions, I foolishly said, anytime past 10:30 is when I'm available, instead of specifying which hours I'd be able to reasonably keep a hold of my sleep schedule with. But thanks to that, they hired me! Whoops. I had multiple chances to change that after the interview, but I squandered all of them because my brain said, fuck it, I can handle it. So now that I got hired because of that availability, I realized my mistake and went to my new supervisor, who was really nice by the way, shout out to her if she's seeing this for whatever reason, and asked if it was possible to change my test answer. She responded with, if that was the reason you were hired, you can't change that for 90 days. Shit. So now I'm here 2 days later and already recovering from a headache caused by a crash course that was really just more of an answer with what you read right before lol of more than 2.5 hours of multiple choice questions. Seriously, it felt like I was back in my high school taking the fucking SATs again. Ugh. Realizing since I wasn't technically scheduled to work today because I didn't have my work schedule yet, I clocked out and zipped the hell back home without giving it a second thought. But now that I have my schedule, reality set in. 2 p.m. to 11 o'clock at night for almost every day of the week. Well, obviously not every day, mainly because they're required to give me breaks by law. But I'm practically holding a funeral for my sleep schedule before it comes down to dust. But all that to say, I probably won't upload again for at least a while. I'll definitely come back at some point, but hopefully it'll be when my life is back under at least some control. Not like it ever was, but whatever. Thank you everyone who's been supporting me. Whether you're here from my most recent upload on GD, or from oh god, but loop, or from even earlier, I appreciate you all. Hitting 100 subs was already insane, but then I started climbing and climbing after a couple of my videos exploded. And I just really started to break down. Now that we're sitting at about 650 subs, I really want to thank you all for being here. I'll understand if you never come back after this indefinite hiatus. I wouldn't stay here either, after all. But I'll make an update once I have my life under control, and then it'll hopefully be back to my usual upload when I feel like it stands on YouTube. Side note, this is basically my first fully scripted video, which is kind of sad that it's the one where I have to say goodbye temporarily. If you come back to this video later and I'm still not here, I recommend these people to keep you sane. Just on the left or right here, wherever I put it, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you all on the other side of this part of my life. Ugh.